Hi everyone, and welcome back to our third and final part of our Olympic athlete interview series. And today we're going to be speaking to Welsh cycling legend Geraint Thomas. So Geraint, the Tour this year was brutal in many ways. How are you feeling from it, and how's the shoulder?
Yeah, shoulder's a lot better, thanks. It's just, I was able to take it a bit, I say easy, but as easy as you can take the Tour in the last few days, and I feel like that helped a lot. Come here a bit fresher, and I'm feeling okay at the moment, but obviously there's a big difference between training and the actual race. But I'm looking forward to Saturday now, and we got a good team in here, and I'm feeling like, obviously the Tour was hard, but I think it'll do me good, and I'll be nicely recovered and strong for a good race on Saturday, hopefully.
If you could gain bonus seconds in the Tour for injuries, would you go down Italian Immobile style?
No, because it's kind of impossible to go down that way on a bike, unless you just stop and just get off and just lie on the grass. But I think they're completely different sports in that regard, that's for sure.
We know sport can be cruel, and obviously the Tour didn't go as planned for you. Do you think it's made you more determined for heading to Tokyo?
I don't think so. I think, motivation and stuff has always been, I've always been looking forward to the games and always up for it. Obviously not getting anything out of the Tour, or not what I wanted, was disappointing, because the whole sort of year was building up to that. But it's just see it as another opportunity to hopefully have a good race. But motivation-wise is the same, really. I'd say.
You're a double Olympic champion on the track. Do you think that eases any pressure trying to repeat the same feat on the road?
I guess I've been there and done it. Okay, on the track and not on the road, but it takes a bit of the pressure off, because I've got, as you say, 2 Olympic golds already, at home. So obviously I'd still love to add to that. But the only pressure is kind of what I've put on myself, and the expectation of just wanting to do well, really. And I've always got that to fall back on, and the fact that I've done it, and it's not like this thing that I really have to do before I retire, because I've already ticked that box, so to speak. But just super motivated to get going and give it a good crack.
You've cycled some of the most iconic landscapes over the years, and you'll be able to add Mount Fuji to the list thanks to the Olympic road race. Have you had a chance to look at the course and the profile of the course, and how do you feel about it?
Yeah, we've ridden most of it, or certainly the hardest bits of it, and it's super hard. The final climb is certainly a tough one. It's, I think, 6.5 or 7.5k, and a 6.5k maybe at like 10% or something, and it's brutal, especially in the heat and the humidity that we got here. And I'll be after 190k of racing already, and quite a lot of climbing before that. So it's certainly going to be a war of attrition, really. I think someone could look super strong and be going really well, and then could quite easily blow up with the fatigue and or dehydration and stuff. So it's certainly a tough course, challenging course, and there'll definitely be a worthy winner at the end.
There are some great riders with you on the road race squad, each with their own strengths and experience. How do you think the 4 of you will complement each other out on the road?
The main thing is just the communication amongst us all. I don't think there's any egos. I think if somebody's not feeling great, they'll quickly stick their hand up and help the other guys out. And on paper, it's a super strong team. So hopefully we can put a good race together and hopefully get someone on the podium.
Speaking of your teammates, we'd like to get to know them a bit better. So we've got 3 questions for you. Who is the messiest roommate? Pound for pound, who would your money be on in an anything goes cage match between the Yates brothers? And who has the worst taste in music?
When it comes to messy roommates, been lucky enough to have my own room for a while now because of the whole COVID thing. So I don't know about that one. I'll just go with Teo for that. With the Yateses, I'd probably go with Adam. Don't know why, just because he's a teammate, so just have to back him over Simon. And then what was the last one?
who has the worst taste in music?
Not too sure on the Eights Boys either with that, but Teo has some good stuff, but then also some not so good stuff as well. So I'll go Teo again.
Well, thanks very much for taking the time to speak to us, Geraint, and we wish you the very best of luck for Tokyo, and you've got all of Wales behind you.
No worries. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot.